To you, wherever you're watching us from this morning, thanks again for joining us. We're broadcasting live from Bushbuck Ridge in Mpumalanga, and I must tell you, it's quieting down quite a bit at the moment, but a little earlier there was a lot of song and dance, because you know we're a musical people in South Africa, right? We sing when we're happy, we sing when we're sad, we sing during funerals, and we sing during electioneering and election-related campaigning. So it's time now to do a little bit of talking and debating as we thrash out some key issues that affect you at home, the electorate. And you might want to listen up, especially if you're living in the Mpumalanga area. But of course, this has relevance and the ripple effect to the rest of the country as well. So for this election debate, we're joined by the ANC's representative, being David Mahlobo from the African National Congress. We then have from the NFP, I must just make sure that it's in order, Sipho Mbata, representing the NFP. And then we have from the Congress of the People, Sizile Ndlovu. He's representing COPE in this particular debate. And then the leader of the African People's Convention, or APC, Godi, will be representing the party as we just to get to some of the crux or the issues that affect this particular province. Gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Thanks again for joining us. I'm going to start with the ANC because it is governing the province. I know 30 seats in the provincial legislature, ANC taking 27 of those seats. The DA has 2 and Congress of the People has 1. Now, the ANC has seen a steady increase in the number of seats since 1994. 25 seats in 1994, in 99, 26, an increase in 2004, 27 seats, and then there was a sort of a plateau. Because after the 2004 elections in 2009, you maintained just 27 seats. In these elections, are we going to see an increase or are we going to see a downward spiral, in your opinion?
Well, thank you very much, Ayanda, and greetings to all our viewers at home and the people of this rising sun in Mpumalanga province. Well, Mpumalanga remains the home of the ANC, and it has always been demonstrated by the people of this province. And we're expecting that we are going to give the ANC at least 90% of the seats, 90% of the total vote will go to the ANC here. But you know that our constitution makes for proportional representation. That's why you could see that our numbers are stayed at 27, but we are expecting that we'll be able to take at least 28, 29 seats in the current elections that we're doing, because the people of this province, they know that the ANC is their organization. It brought freedom for them. In the last 20 years, we've taken a big mile with them in terms of improving the quality of lives for the better, around issues of access to basic services. You look at issues of education, now we're ranked number 5 when we were just in the last elections, we're number 9 in the country. We've done a lot when it comes to issues of rural development in our province. And we've done even important events in terms of actually doing free events like issues of the World Cup, the hosting of a major event of the ANC in this province that went incident-free. Mpumalanga remains the home of the ANC here, and we are very convinced that with the plans and the able leadership that we have done in the last 5 years through Comrade Titi Mabuz, Mpumalanga is a better place to live in than it was before 1994.
Okay. Congress of the People, 1 seat in Parliament at the moment, and that was during your prime, when people say you've seen better days. Do you think that you'll still have any representative in provincial legislature?
Absolutely, we will. You would realize that since we started resolving our problems as the Congress of the People, people have begun to show confidence in us. Since in the 2011 local government, there has been an increase in terms of the way people get involved in the work of the Congress of the People. In the municipalities, the way our councillors are working, they have been able to indicate very clearly that this is the kind of a party which South Africans would want to put their confidence in. We have been able to deal with issues of water in the municipalities. We have been able to raise issues of roads, issues of bridges, some of them which were not built but reported to have been built. Issues that relates to lack of jobs here. Over 30 projects right here in Bushbuck Ridge municipality. are not functioning. Your champagne abattoir has collapsed. Minister Van Skarkwyk came here and said the box like a nature reserve is going to be launched, is going to function right there on that mountain. Nothing is there. At Justicia, you have got a tourism project. TVs, beds are lying there. Nothing is happening. So Congress of the People has positioned itself quite very frankly at the level where the people of Mpumalanga has got confidence in it. So I can assure you, Congress of the People in Mpumalanga province and nationally, you will be surprised because you are going to see a great performance of this wonderful organization.
And just to add on to what you're saying, highlighting the issues that plaguing Bushbuck Ridge, we had in fact arranged to have Bushbuck Ridge Residents Association be part of this debate, and I must just stress that they were invited, but due to reasons that are not known to us at the moment, they have not been able to show up. So we just wanted to put it on record that they too were invited to this particular debate. But let's go to the APC now. Mr. Godi, you're from Mpumalanga, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you expect to get a patriotic support, I suppose, from the people on the ground here?
Well, look, from the very word go, we sought to avoid turning the APC into a regional party. But I must say that, like they say, the taste of the pudding is in the eating. So we may sit here and say all sorts of things, but it is on election day that fact and fiction are going to be separated. And as the APC, we are quite comfortable with our campaign. We are reaching every nook and cranny of this province, and we are looking forward to very, very good results, not only in Mpumalanga, but throughout the country.
All right, let's maybe get the opening words from the NFP, a fledgling party, 3 years old this year, I believe it is. Is it 3?
Thank you so much.
3 years old, yes. Have your opening statements and tell us how you plan to contest these elections in Mpumalanga.
Thank you so much. Greetings to the viewers out there, Ayanda, and all the South Africans. The NFP is the new kid in the block, and we are aspiring to be the opposition party in Mpumalanga. We have got branches all over the country. We are the voice for the voiceless. We are the future for all the voters of South Africa, and they can depend on us on the excellent service delivery throughout the country. We are led by the leader. We are led by a female dynamic leader in the likes of the Honorable Visit Kamakwaza Msibi, who is a mayor of Zululand District Municipality, who's been rendering services to the people out there, over 1 million of them, with distinction. And we are a party that hates corruption. We're a party that is inclined to give service delivery to all the South Africans. And I can tell you, Ayanda, come the next elections, after the 7th of May, NFP will be the official opposition in Mpumalanga.
All right, well, you heard it. We're going to take a quick ad break. I tell you, the 7th of May, kuzoba mnandi. And just to quote what APC leader Themba Godi has said, it will separate fact from fiction. And we'll try and worm our way to the separation of fact and fiction just after the break when we continue with this debate. Stay with us.